Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another morning of Boring Crypto IO, the place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I'm your host. Let's rock and roll. The Bank of Japan to launch its CBDC pilot before May. That's my birthday. FTX's Bankman-Fried could conceivably have bail revoked, says judge. Unlike Merge, Ethereum's Shanghai upgrade could bring Ethereum price volatility. And some more SEC versus Ripple updates. I guess this happened yesterday. So, just keeping you guys updated on XRP. What's going on? Let's go to the market. We are up to 1.088 trillion. Bitcoin dominance 42.2%. ETH 18.7. Gwei at 23. Holy crap, guys! Did I miss a banger of a day yesterday? And I apologize. Like I said, I had some medical stuff I needed to attend to. But we are here again Friday morning, bright and early. And wow, I mean, we're gonna get into it. I know there's been a retracement since the pump yesterday, but I was sitting in a doctor's office looking at my phone going, holy crap, I'm not doing a show on this day. Are you kidding me? But we pumped hard. So, Bitcoin still up almost 2% on the week, down 3% from yesterday. Ethereum up almost 9%, 8.5 for the week. Hey, look, Tether completely flat across the board. Weird. Any big bangers? Cardano up almost 11% on the week. Matic crushing it per usual. You are my demise, Matic. You are. 10.27 for Solana. So on and so forth. Let's go ahead and move on to Bitcoin, guys. And there you have it. All right. On the 4 hour, we pumped over the last 2 days. We pumped crazy. We wicked up to 25,271. Everybody was hoping. I just put this line into at 25 because it seems to be a number that everyone was talking about. I put 25 in, seeing if we would hold it, and we didn't. We broke past it, and then we retraced hard, guys. Which is funny that we retraced all the way back down to this level that I have been watching for months. We bounced off of the 23,452 and then came back up and have been bouncing around in that 23,789, 23,876 in between those two levels. And if you guys have been watching the channel since I started a few months back, you know that I have been watching this little baby channel for quite some time. And we're back at it, guys. We are right back at it. I don't know what to say. Here's what could possibly happen. If I've said this so many times, I feel like I'm just a broken record at this point. If we do not flip these levels into support because of the cascade flows that we have, in just a few days, we could potentially be back down here to this 21,764 level. The things I've been hearing too, guys, is that there is a CME futures gap somewhere around in the 19s. I don't know the exact number. That needs to be filled. So there's people waiting around with bated breath, thinking that we're going to go back down there and fill that CME futures gap. Am I a believer of the CME futures gaps? Man, I don't know. They seem to get filled, but why? I honestly, guys, I have no idea. Here's what I will say. Could it possibly happen? Absolutely. Do I think it'll happen? I don't know. I don't. And anybody just telling you it will, or that they do know, they're straight up lying to you. But this level right here at this 21,764, right around this cluster, somewhere in here, seems to be super, super strong support, especially between the 21,365 and 21,764. Again, if we don't hold this and we get rejected, there's a strong potential that we're going back down here to these levels. And we're going to do it all over again and continue to range. But with that being said, and I think I might have said this last time I did a show, guys. Do I think the bottom is in? Yes, I do. I do. I'm going to say I am 95% sure that the bottom is in. And the reason why I say that is because nobody really knows. Crypto is crazy and volatile. Could we tank all the way back down to 15? Possibly. Absolutely. If you are a trader and you want to sit there and say that, no, it's absolutely not possible, it ain't going to happen. In my opinion, you're a fool. Sorry. Not really sorry, because anything could happen. Bitcoin and crypto likes to do exactly what you think it won't do. And I've learned that over the course of 5 years of being staring at charts and being in this market. But like I said, I'm about 95% sure that the bottom is in, and then it's either sideways for a while and then up, or we're just going to slowly start ticking up from this point. But before we do all of that, this level, this 23,876 needs to become support, or we need to blow so far past it we never see it ever again. After that, 25. Clearly 25 is a super psychological level that people are looking at for selling into profit, because we ticked just above it and then got rejected hard. So keep all of these thoughts in place when you're trading. Again, per usual, guys, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Do your own research, trade conservatively, tight stop losses, etc., etc. But yeah, that's where we're at. But if you were buying around here and you were long on Bitcoin, I absolutely hope that you took profits and didn't think we were just going to skyrocket from here. All right, moving on to Ethereum. Same situation. Got the big pump out of Ethereum. We hit the 1723. We pulled back. We wicked all the way up to 1742. Came back down. I was finger crossing for 1800. We did not get it. It's a big psychological level that everyone's looking at, that I know of. But we pulled back all the way to basically this range of a cluster right here, which is not surprising. Bounced, came back up, and we're starting to find support right here at this 1662 level, guys. So, per usual, just something to keep your eye on. Yeah. I mean, as crazy as it was yesterday, I'm not seeing anything. I mean, a lot of volume's going out. We lost a lot of volume, especially on Ethereum. We're starting to, bear with me, y'all. I see something here. Got a little bit of a trend line going on. Somewhere right in here. Somewhere like this. This is something to watch. Now, anytime you guys see channels like this, technically these eventually will become bearish, depending on what type of market we're in, whether it be bear or bull. Are we in a bull market yet? I wouldn't say we're in a bull market. I would say we're still kind of hanging on the bear level, even though I'm not really bearish long term. I'm just saying. But anytime you see an ascending channel, the odds of it breaking down are actually stronger than it continuing to go up, especially a broadening wedge like this. So this is what you're seeing. These swing highs, these swing lows. But over an extended period of time, and this is just the 1 hour, higher highs and higher lows is actually a good thing. It's kind of contradictory, but just keep your eyes on these levels, guys, because this is something I'm just looking at right now as we're sitting here talking about this. Especially being at Friday, especially going into the weekend. Everything is super volatile, but you could potentially play the highs and lows of this broadening wedge. Something to think about. All right. Outside of that, again, going into the weekend could be super volatile. Just be smart, guys. I'm the conservative guy. I'm in like one degen play right now. Believe it, and I'll just show you guys. I'm not like trying to like pump the coin or anything, but my degen play right here is this meter, MTRG. It is on KuCoin. This is my super degen coin. I am hoping to get a 15 to 20x out of this by the top of the bull market. What just happened? There we go. By the top of the bull market. But here's where you get really scared, right? So I've been fighting this trend line for a while. We just broke above it. Hopefully we hold. Looks like we're flipping it into support right now as we're talking. But we do have a huge bearish divergence on the 4 hour. So hopefully that doesn't play out. Just keep our eye on it. But this is my DGen play, guys. This is a super low market cap token. Do some research on it if you're interested in it. I got some good tokenomics going on with it as well. Yeah, all right, let's go on the news. Bank of Japan to launch its CBD pilot before May. The bank launched a pilot program for the digital yen in April after finishing its proof of concept testing, which began in 2021. Japan, a nation where foreign stablecoins like Tether are prohibited, plans to begin its central bank digital currency pilot in April of 2023. It aims to include private businesses and test a model of the CBDC ecosystem. On February 17th, the Bank of Japan, the BOJ, released the opening speech of its executive district, Shinichi Uchida, at a CBD committee meeting. In it, Uchida announces that the bank decided to launch a pilot program for the digital yen in April after finishing its proof of concept testing, which began in 2021. The pilot test will continue to work on the technicals feasibly of the digital yen and extend the experiment to modeling a CBDC ecosystem with participation of private companies. As the official specifies, no actual retail transactions will be made during the pilot, only simulated ones. Uchida's speech focuses on the design of the future CBDC and the need to consult with the private sector, alternative data models, architecture, and offline payments, and other vital elements of the system. For this kind of consultation, the CBDC forum will be created. The news about the CBDC pilot was highly anticipated as local media reported the BOJ's intention back in November of 2022. According to the reports, at least 3 Japanese mega banks and regional banks will collaborate with the BOJ. Not surprised. Excuse me, guys, I have throat issues. Meanwhile, Japanese authorities also consider lifting the ban on foreign stablecoins, which came into law in 2022. According to the Financial Services Agency of Japan, the amendments should be passed in June of 2023. While they won't let any foreign stablecoin into the market automatically, the green light will be shown to those coins which successfully pass individual checks. All right. Japan, CBDC, pilot, before May. Let me know what you guys think. Comments down below. Sam's in the news. FTX Bankman-Fried could conceivably have bail revoked, says judge. I'm assuming this is going off of the rumor that we recently saw that he used a VPN recently. Dude is an idiot. A federal judge said there was probable cause to believe that SPF engaged in activities that could land him in jail until his trial in October. Sam Bankman-Fried could conceivably have his bail revoked after a federal judge said there was a probable cause to believe that former FTX CEO may have engaged in attempted witness tampering. This moron. During a February 16th hearing on Bankman-Fried's bail conditions, Judge Lewis Kaplan said there was a probable cause to believe that Bankman-Fried had committed or attempted to commit a federal felony while on release, namely witness tampering, according to multiple reports. I can only assume this dude's ego is just so big that he thinks he won't get caught at this stuff. Yet he's not good at it because he keeps getting caught. Where we're at. Kaplan suggests that this could conceivably see FTX sent back to jail until his trial in October. Kaplan noted, however, that February 16th hearing was not a bail revocation hearing, but added that it could get there conceivably. They keep using that word. Why am I being asked to turn him loose in this garden of electronic devices? Kaplan reportedly said. Law professor Richard Painter echoed the sentiment in a February 17th tweet, suggesting that witness tampering might not be a good idea given his current circumstances. You fucking think? Hey, crypto bro. Witness tampering while out on bail is a great way to go right back to jail. On February 15th, prosecutors asked Judge Kaplan to further restrict Bankman-Fried's device usage to a single monitored computer and a cell phone. Why not just take it all away from him? It's intriguing that a criminal, or someone who's quote-unquote allegedly a criminal and under investigation, has all of these freedoms. Just get rid of it. Just put the dude in jail. This is ridiculous. Prosecutors point out Bankman-Fried's recent device usage and cause for concern, seeking to further restrict and monitor his usage with limited exceptions. During the hearing, Judge Kaplan suggested that it was naive to believe that these restrictions would stop him from using the internet, given that Bankman-Fried is living with his two parents who both have laptops and cell phones. Prosecutor Nicholas Ruse seemingly agreed, suggesting that there may not be a great solution, which prompted Kaplan to imply that revoking Bankman-Fried's bail could eliminate these risks, noting, "There's a solution, but it's not one anyone has proposed yet. Yeah, throw his ass in jail. Weird." Bankman-Fried's lawyers, however, argued that they need him to be able to work on his defense, claiming we cannot go through these extensive financial records without him. The former FTX CEO, go through him while he's in jail. Go sit next to him in his cell. I mean, I don't know what else to say. The former FTX CEO has been prohibited from using certain messaging apps since February 9th after he was found to have contacted potential witnesses. Here we go. Here's proof. He's already done it, yet no consequences. He was also temporarily banned from using a VPN after prosecutors accused him of using it on 2 occasions, on January 29th and February 12th. This is ridiculous. The VPN ban was not extended at the February 16th hearing. Many, both in and out of the crypto community, have expressed disbelief that Bankman-Fried is yet to have his bail revoked under circumstances. Even me, right here as we do this video. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should he have all of his quote-unquote privileges revoked? Should his ass just be sent to jail? Let me know what you think. Comments down below. All right. Unlike Merge, Ethereum's Shanghai upgrade could bring Ether price volatility. You think? We have way too much fun on this channel, guys. All right. Institutional liquidity provider Orbit Markets suggests buying an Ether volatility swap to profit an expected increase in price turbulence after Shanghai upgrade. The next major catalyst for the crypto market is Ethereum Shanghai upgrade, scheduled in March, which will open up withdrawals of more than 16.5 million ETH staked on the blockchain. The impending upgrade comes months after the Ethereum blockchain underwent a technological overhaul dubbed the merge, switching to a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism from a proof-of-work setting. Traders might remember that ETH, the second largest cryptocurrency by market value, did not see much volatility after the merge took place on September 15th and concluded that the upcoming upgrade will be a non-event. I don't know, man. People who, if they've made some money and they want to take profit, people might sell or just stay in. It could go either way, but I don't think nothing's going to happen. However, such conclusions may prove inaccurate, according to Orbit Markets, an institutional liquidity provider in digital asset options. This time could be different, though. While the merge was a pure technological shift with no direct economic impact, Shanghai upgrade will change the supply and demand of ETH both in short term and long term, and therefore capable of having a significant impact on the ETH price. Yang Ziming, co-founder of Orbit Market and former head of derivatives for Asia Pacific and Deschutes Bank, told CoinDesk. The merge, as the name suggests, combined Ethereum's the then proof of work. God, this is weird. Proof of work blockchain with the proof of stake beacon chain. While the pivotal upgrade made Ethereum more environmentally friendly and put the Ether on the path to becoming a deflationary currency, it already is, there was no immediate impact on the supply-demand dynamics of the cryptocurrency. ETH's price dropped 10% to $14.72 on the day of the merge, but volatility quickly faded, with price trading in a narrow range of $1,300 to $1,400 during the following 4 weeks. ETH's 30-day realized volatility fell from an annualized 85% to nearly 60% in the 4 weeks following the merge, according to the data source from Amber Data. Realized volatility is a backward-looking metric measuring the degree of price turbulence observed over a specific period in the past. The upcoming Shanghai upgrade could affect the demand supply. Excuse me, he's getting a phone call, guys. Let me start that over. The upcoming Shanghai upgrade could affect the demand-supply balance in the Ether market right away, keeping the cryptocurrency more volatile than it was in the weeks after the merge. Some 25 billion worth of ETH will become available. That's what I'm saying. So 25 billion worth of ETH will become available for withdrawals and sale, with the staking yields expected to decrease following the upgrade. That's important as well. Investors who previously staked may unstake and move their other assets, offering better yields. This would create large selling pressure on the ETH price. Zimming said, while the entire staking balance of more than 16.5 million ETH cannot be withdrawn on Shanghai upgrade day, the total staking rewards of more than 2 years, equating to around 1 million ETH, can be instantly taken out, according to the Saxo Bank. These ETH could be liquidated into the market, bringing price volatility. As Saxo Bank, man, blah, 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 wrote last month. Besides, ETH could turn volatile in the days leading up to the event, in a sign of the market endorsing fears post-upgrade price, blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna read that. It's not that important. Yeah, guys, I hate to be the guy that says it could go either way, but it could. Being where we are at in this bear cycle, potential bottom in, potentially starting to tick up. I mean, if someone's hurting and they want to take profit, there's a potential that it could do that. But do I think they'll sell off their entire holdings? Probably not. As well as people might just keep it in and keep making money. Kind of a double whammy as we go up in price, moving into the next bull cycle, as well as earning rewards on the staking of that, and the price, with the price of ETH going up. I mean, it's a double whammy, double win-win. So who knows, man? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. All right, y'all. Last but not least, it's a long video today. I figured I might as well make it a little bit longer for making up for not being here yesterday. I apologize. Let's see what this has to say. It's probably nothing, to be entirely honest. But Ripple versus SEC court case update as of February 16th, the day I was not here. All right, the ongoing court case between Ripple and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission has taken a new twist, with increased activity around the sealed documents deemed crucial in arriving at a final ruling. In particular, in a tweet on February 16th, defense attorney James Fillon revealed that media personality and a senior contributor to Forbes, Rosalind Layton, has filed a motion to gain access to the closely guarded Hinman speech documents, which they have. The SEC has been trying to keep these things sealed in the case since the beginning as hard as they possibly can. They are doing everything they can to keep these documents from becoming evidence in this case, which is a huge red flag. What is in these documents? I mean, if these documents become unsealed and become full sale evidence in this case, I believe that this could potentially win the case for XRP, and that's why they've been trying to keep them sealed. All right. Excuse me, trying not to burp. And I could be, this could be completely wrong. If I remember correctly, the reasoning that the argument they're using to keep these documents sealed is because I think the Hinman documents they're trying to argue were a personal discussion between, I don't know if it was Garlinghouse or just other bigwigs of Ripple, but that they were a personal conversation between the heads of XRP and Hinman. So nothing in those documents was actual legal advice about how to do the token launch of XRP, if I remember correctly. And they're arguing, no, it wasn't. This was actually a meeting based on seeking help, and you were doing your job to tell us what to do. So, that's where it gets a little fishy. Okay, what is in these documents? They're really trying hard to keep them from being brought to daylight, which is obviously a red flag. All right, the petition submitted by Rosalind contended that the press and public possess a fundamental and powerful presumption to access judicial documents as granted by both the First Amendment and federal common law. According to the petition, exercising this right is necessary to ensure the court is held accountable. Furthermore, in the motion, Layton accused the SEC of inconsistency in crypto regulation, pointing out that the agency still needs to release clear guidelines for the sector's regulations. According to Layton, I'm trying to see how this. Oh, sorry guys, they have to quote in an ad, so I'm okay. According to Layton, that immense significance has translated into the intense public scrutiny of Hinman's speech, which, given the SEC refusal to provide explicit regulatory guidance on cryptocurrencies, constitutes the only instructions anyone within the SEC has offered crypto stakeholders to avoid the wrong end of an enforcement action. Exactly. The motion was also confirmed by Carl Ciceri, the owner of Ciceri PC, a law firm devoted to Supreme Court and appellate practice. We just filed this motion for leave to intervene in the SEC versus Ripple case, which seeks billions in penalties from Ripple based on its cryptocurrency XRP, which the SEC claims is an unregistered security, Ciceri said. Interestingly, an article on Forbes by Layton, which offered a critical analysis of the perceived unfair treatment of Ripple by the SEC, was inexplicably removed from the website moments after the motion was filed. And that's where they're showing it. What is the Hinman speech? Cool. Hopefully this breaks it down for you guys. The Hinman speech, delivered in June of 2018 by William Hinman, the then director of the SEC's Division of Corporation Finance, is a crucial document in the Ripple case, as it is believed to contain the regulator's position on the classification of cryptocurrencies and securities. In the course of the hearing, Ripple lawyers have been pushing for the court to order the SEC to release the documents for review. The company believes that the inference made in the Hinman speech, which deemed Bitcoin and Ethereum as non-securities, could also be applied to XRP. Public access would therefore be crucial to enabling the public to evaluate the strength of Ripple's fair notice defense, because if insiders within the SEC could not understand the speech's guidance, others outside the agency could not hope to grasp it, Layton added. Notably, the SEC accused Ripple of conducting unregistered securities offerings. Notably, the SEC has accused Ripple of conducting unregistered security offerings through the sale of the XRP token. Questions on the SEC security classification. It's worth noting that several legal experts have questioned the SEC's classification of securities, which has resulted in speculation regarding the potential outcome. In this line, XRP holders lawyer John Deaton is of the opinion that the ambiguity in the securities classification might lead to the agency losing the summary judgment. I agree. Commenting that the latest filing by Layton, Deaton stated the contents of the document would eventually be made public. It's also an example of what I meant when I said Hinman emails will not lead to a settlement because they eventually will be made public. Can't put that genie back in the bottle, he said. As both parties wait for the final ruling, the SEC has also made submissions to seal more documents regarding expert witnesses. The move has received criticism from the crypto players, with Ripple fighting back with an opposing motion. XRP price analysis, we're still hovering around 40 cents after the big pump yesterday. Actually, just for shits and gigs, let's pull up XRP. Here's where we're at. Yep, 38 cents. So even after yesterday's pump, we got up to 40 cents. 40 seems to be like that safe haven for XRP right now, guys. Well, that's it. That's what I got for you today, guys. Yeah. Bitcoin still having trouble turning this 23,789, 23,876 level that I've been looking at for months into support. If we cannot turn this into support, we will, because I strongly believe, I won't say we will because I don't have a crystal ball and I've been wrong. All of us have. My opinion is that if we can't turn this into support and this becomes resistance again, we're probably going to go back down. And nothing crazy. We'll probably lose the gains that we had, 10%. Yeah, and fall back down to these 21,764 levels. Something to keep your eye on. All right. Outside of that, guys, per usual, if you do enjoy the content and the long-winded rambling that I provide here on Crypto.io, please subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell in the top right corner for notifications when I do post videos. Watch and like the videos. Guys, enjoy your weekend. Go have fun. Be safe out there if you are trading this weekend. Understand that weekends are crazy. Tight stop losses. Trade conservatively. Be smart. Do your own research. All of the warning signs. But besides that, enjoy your weekend, guys, and I will see you bright and early Monday morning. I'm out of here.